Don't worry, everybody. I am okay. I have survived the Hunger Games, and I am clearly okay. Now, for this review, I didn't write any. We didn't write any of the script, so I literally have nothing in front of me or nothing on the prompter. I am literally doing this all free-based, free, hands-free, whatever you want to call it. I have nothing, so everything is coming out is actually live and on the spot. Um, I do, however, want to give a shout out to Philip Seymour Hoffman. He's such a great actor. I love him in Capote. Um, for those who don't know, which I highly doubt, because if you've probably seen Hunger Games already by now. He was in this. He plays a very interesting character. Excuse me. He plays a very interesting character in this one, and it was sad to see him go, especially the way he went. So I just want to shout out to his family and give all my prayers and whatever to him. Thanks, Philip. Thanks, Philip. You did this industry a great service. You're one of the best I've ever watched. Definitely a part of my childhood. But yes, on a brighter note, Hunger Games, I guess you could tell. Um, Hunger Games is back for its second installment with Catching Fire and with Mockingjay Parts 1 and 2 in the rear view. They pulled out some interesting specs on this one. But you have everybody who's back. Jennifer Lawrence, Liam Hemsworth, Josh Hutcherson, of course, Dollar Sutherland, Elizabeth Banks, Lenny Kravitz, Stanley Tucci. All the characters that you loved from the first one. Oh, Woody Harrelson, of course. I can't believe I forgot one of my favorite actors in Cheers. Uh, they bring everyone back, and everyone does a spectacular job here. Especially Jennifer Lawrence. I really can't she has blossomed into such a fantastic actress. It's actually borderline scary on how great she is. I love her. When I first saw her, she was in Winter's Bone, and she just blew my mind with her acting. They do add a lot of people um, in this one because we get new characters as well as. See now, this book, from what my friends have been telling me, that the way that they're going with the book, they either hate it, love it, or it's interesting the way that they're going with the the way that they're adapting the book into a movie. And I can clearly say I do agree with them. I do find it interesting in some way that they're delivering some of the characters, the way that they're showing some of the characters, the way that they're not putting in characters. Um, Apparently, one of my friend's favorite scenes was the way that they did the bird scene where she flips out on how loud they are and talking to her when the birds are talking to her and in other people's voices. It was actually interesting because I've actually read that part in the book once my friend told me about it. Um, I actually preferred her to see her go completely nuts on it because in the book she starts flipping out, starts killing everything, like she starts fucking going crazy with it, which I would love to see. But a person who's a really diehard fan with this actually told me that they actually preferred it this way. Maybe not preferred, but enjoyed the way that it was perceived. Um, because all of them just basically laid dead after that. Like I'm saying right now, I did enjoy this film. Um, the way people keep asking me if I personally enjoy the way that they're doing this. I gotta say yes, because I haven't read the book, so I have nothing to really compare it to, other than whatever my friends have done, who have told me extensively. Um, they do like the characters. I do like the characters. I do like the way that they're perceived, especially the way that 2 ended. I actually really enjoyed it. It definitely blew the first one out of the water. Now I know what you're saying, Gary. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I get it. The first one, is an introduction one. I get that. I don't really give a shit. The first movie, if you're going to have if you're planning to have sequels, the first one is always the introduction, and you know it's always gonna be slow. It's always gonna be fuck this and fuck that. It's really dumb. But you need to have it. Two, you must have it, and three, it just makes sense to have an introduction because otherwise you can't just go into a movie saying, bam, there it is. You know, you need subtext, you need story, you need backstory, you need you need to feel about something. You know, that's what Hunger Games does. It makes you feel for the characters, which is you know which is what you do with Katniss. You know, you're on her side. You're in the theater putting up the Rue sign. You know, you root for her. You know, despite the really bad love triangle that they've put her in. Um, I what I could say this to you: go see this film if you haven't already. I actually own the first one, and I probably will own the second one, considering it's going to be a 4-part franchise. Just you know, stupidity. Where there's only 3 books. Um, I don't know. Maybe they can't fit what 300 pages into 2.5 hours. I mean, Wolf of Wall Street alone is on a live event, and it's about it's about 3 hours. Like it's not about it is physically 3 hours. That's without trailers and credits. Um, I recommend this film. Go see it. Truly, if you're if you're a you know survivor, if you're a Hunger Games fanatic, please go see it. Clearly, you shouldn't be listening to me on this one because I haven't really read the books. I see it from from a movie point of view. I like the story. I do like it the way it's going. This is why I like original ideas when they're not based off of something, unless it's a true event. If you're basing off of a book or a reboot of a movie, you have something to compare it to, and then that's where you draw in trouble, because you're gonna have the fans who are not on your side, and then you have the fans who are on your side, and then those both sets of fans will collide, and that's really fucked up, and I really hate that. But whatever, Hollywood wants to do whatever they want to do. I do recommend it. Go see it. Check it out. I enjoyed it. It was, like I said, it was better than the first one. Check out my channel as well. Please select subscribe to my channel. This review actually went pretty good and pretty long from what I'm looking at my ticketer. It's almost 9 minutes. Please check this out. You can pick up this tee. I'll leave the description in the below if you're a Doctor Who fan, especially if you could see behind me. Yes, that is the Frozen Olaf nose that I have. Don't judge me. Please check it out. Stay tuned for the next one, because we're going to go on a ride along with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. Stay tuned.